I did have some questions, but after sitting here for a while, excuse me, I have to say a few words because the arguments that are being made, and I think that Representative McLean was talking a little bit about, pleading with the other side to come and help us get this spending under control, but they continue to use these outrageous emotional arguments about the things that would get cut. And they will not admit that there is, that we can do better, There are things that could be scaled back, that can be, let's face it, cut in the federal government. There are places, but instead, what we always end up hearing about is, of course, they're going to cut, food to children. And I think that was one of the examples that Representative McLean used. And, it is typical fashion for the Democrats to throw out the most extreme and emotional arguments that they can find because they're unwilling to admit that there's out of control spending. I've been here 2 years, and all I've seen is Democrats spend money the first 2 years I was here. And now they're unwilling to admit, and they can blame it on Trump, they can blame it on Republicans, whatever, but let's face it, we have to get this under control. There was a mention of this is going to hurt our children, this is going to hurt our future. Having the spending cuts, we're going to hurt them, but having this kind of out of control debt is going to hurt them even more and hurt the future of the country. And like I said, I had some questions, but I really felt the need to just get that out because the other side is just unwilling to admit it, just plain and simple. They will make no efforts to cut a dime because what they want to do is continue to spend and spend and spend and spend and they feel like there's no responsibility to the taxpayers, to those middle class folks, the lower income folks that they talk so passionately about, but they're paying for this debt too. And we have to get it under control. We have to get spending under control. And so I feel very strongly that the American people want us to do this. They want us to get this under control. They understand that out of control debt, out of control spending does nobody any good. And I had to say that. I had to get it off my chest because as I sit here and I listen to these ridiculous arguments that we're going to, we're going to starve children, we're going to do all kinds of horrible things, then come to the table and help us figure out this issue.
Dear friends, this is huge. Things are moving very quickly, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is moving the new debt ceiling bill quickly through Congress. Experts say that Medicaid is another program that may see some changes if Congress agrees to cut spending. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the latest news. Also, I will be announcing several more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Once again, Medicare is getting political attention. Medicare is the main source of health insurance coverage for 65 million Americans and a major source of revenue for hospitals and other healthcare providers. Over the years, policymakers have debated major changes to Medicare, driven by concerns about solvency, sustainability, and affordability, propelled by an aging population and system-wide increases in healthcare spending. While the possibility of reducing Medicare spending emerged recently in the context of the debt limit debate, and some members of Congress continue to talk about changes to the program, President Biden and House Speaker McCarthy have both declared that Medicare will not be part of those negotiations. Nevertheless, discussions about Medicare cuts is heating up, partly based on two announcements by CMS, or Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. In addition, the Biden administration is proposing to modify Medicare Advantage payments for the upcoming plan year, as it does every single year, when it publishes the annual notice of proposed changes to Medicare Advantage payments. The proposed changes are largely technical adjustments that update the payment formula to account for changes in the economy, as well as Medicare spending trends. CMS estimates that the Medicare Advantage plan payments per enrollee will be 1% higher in 2024 than they are this year. The proposed payment changes for 2024, taken together, are unlikely to have a meaningful impact on the trajectory of Medicare Advantage spending, which experts say will exceed $7 trillion through the decade, which ends in 2032. Some in the industry say payment changes will lead to premium increases or cuts in benefits for millions of Medicare beneficiaries. Lower payments from the federal government could reduce the surplus available for extra benefits. To improve program integrity, the new rule modifies how CMS calculates the amount that a plan is required to pay back to the federal government. Risk adjustment is a process where payments to plans are adjusted based on the health status of their enrollees. Under the finalized rule, CMS will extrapolate error rates in the audit sample to the full contract. CMS says that it will collect $4.5 billion over the next decade by applying this and other changes to audits. Lawmakers will soon likely begin a debate about how to best to sustain Medicare for the future, including how to shore up the Medicare Hospital Insurance Trust Fund that is projected to be depleted in 2028. That debate could involve difficult decisions about various ways to reduce spending, and it could also impact healthcare providers, plans, and millions of beneficiaries. Efforts to improve the accuracy of payments made by the federal government and improve program integrity are unlikely to have a major impact on the program right now. Today, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer voices strong support for the deal, which was unveiled by President Biden and Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Senator Chuck Schumer has urged the House to quickly approve the bill and promised he will try to move it through the Senate as quickly as possible. Chuck Schumer warned that a default would inflict enormous damage on the U.S. economy, predicting it would result in a painful recession, lead to as many as 8 million lost jobs, cause interest rates to soar, and sink workers' 401k accounts. While the legislation cuts non-defense discretionary spending, Chuck Schumer argued it would protect key investments that are essential for growing the economy, for fixing infrastructure, and for making the U.S. more competitive on the world stage. He also emphasized the deal will not touch Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid, or cut the quality of care for military veterans. Well, my marvelous and magnificent friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday evening. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing more winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.